Hey everybody, it's Morgana Galaxia. Welcome to my channel. So glad to have you here and to be back with you today to do some more tarot reading. So, you guys have probably all heard the news that poor Rudy Giuliani has COVID. I want to take a look at him today, see how he's going to do. I also want to take a look at Barr. I just read on Barr the other day, but now the news is out that he's thinking of quitting. So let's take a look, see if he quits. And lastly, I want to take a look at Inauguration Day because it's right around the corner, and there's a lot of energies, a lot of astrological relationships going on that day. It's a huge day. Let's take a look at Inauguration Day, shall we? So I've already started shuffling a little, but let's get in a little more. Let's go Rudy Giuliani. Oh, Rudy. He's a wreck. All right, so Rudy Giuliani. Just getting in his energy a little bit. He's really erratic. Oh, he's been embarrassed lately with that hair color thing going down his face, right? Saying all kinds of crazy things. Running all around the country, no mask. No mask, endangering others. And now he has COVID. He has COVID. How's Rudy? Spirit. Show me Rudy. How's Rudy gonna do? He's in his 70s. I think I saw 74. But you know, Trump survived COVID. Grassley, from what I understand, who's 87, is faring well with COVID. So everyone in the White House who's gotten it so far have fared reasonably. So how's Rudy gonna do? How's Rudy gonna do? Okay. All right. Rudy Giuliani. Rudy. Let's bring it down, see what it says. All right. Let's just all right, you guys. So, Rudy Giuliani with COVID. So we're starting off here with the Four of Wands. All right. So this is generally my card for the White House. Now in this crow deck, you know, they made a nice little fountain for the crows here. But this is my card for the White House. So I wonder if Rudy got it from somebody at the White House while he was there. That's the base of the reading right there, is the White House. You know, they're having another epidemic in there. People are getting it left and right. So I suspect maybe that's where Rudy caught it. What's challenging him is the Emperor. So that's Trump, okay? So in some way, Trump is challenging Rudy, whether it's putting him at risk in his White House, whether it's, you know, his insistence that nobody around him wears masks and follows guidelines, or just, you know, I think that is basically what it is. Our emperor is putting people in danger, and whether it's by influence or insistence, people are in danger around this guy. And I think Rudy must have been a victim of that. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of where I'm going right now with this. What is in the sky? What's over this situation, or often in the conscious, is the sun. So this is a revealing. The light is shining on the darkness. We're finding something out. And, you know, we found out the news, right? Rudy has COVID. But the sun is also optimism and hopefulness. So I think Rudy, you know, as he said or reported, he's in good spirits. He's doing well so far. I think he's really hopeful and optimistic that he's going to beat this thing, no problem, okay? What is foundational to this reading, what is in the unconscious, is the Five of Pentacles. This is loss, okay? This is the loss, poverty card. So most often financial loss, but the coins also is about our physical bodies, okay? It's about, you know, our very physical being and how we survive here on the planet. And this is a loss card. So, yeah, let's just leave it at that. All right. What energy did Rudy just pass through? He just passed through the Six of Wands here. He just passed, right? Here he is being on television, all those crazy hearings, kind of making a fool of himself. He's been in the spotlight, all right? He's been in the spotlight. You know, he kind of fell out of the spotlight for a while, didn't he? He was there saying all kinds of cray-cray things. He probably, you know, got himself in a little bit of trouble, and then he fell out of the spotlight for a while. He's been back. He's been back. So that's where, so, you know, and what this is also telling, what we know, because he's been back in the spotlight, he's been traveling, and he's been putting other people at risk because he's not wearing his mask. How long has he had COVID? When did he get it, right? The energy he's moving into with the Four of Cups. Four of Cups here is he's going to be moving into a situation where he has some options that he's not quite satisfied with. He's not quite happy with. A few of those options he's already disregarded, but yet he's given one more chance. One more chance. I almost feel like I'm getting the feeling of this is the medications and this is the medical, you know, the meds and all the new things that they have out now to help people with COVID. You know, he's going to get the best of the best, just like Trump did. And I feel like this is them kind of trying one thing, trying another thing, trying another thing. Maybe certain things aren't working so great, but he is given the option of this one last cup. So possibly one of the medications that they give him will work better than the others. That's the feeling I'm getting there. And I pulled an extra outcome card, and it is the Two of Swords, which is a critical decision to make. So he's at a crossroads. He's at a crossroads, is he? So, you know, I'm definitely asking about how he's doing with COVID. You know, swords is generally of the air, elements of the air, right? Your thoughts, your ideas, your opinions, law, definitely. But, you know, he's at a crossroads and he doesn't know what the future is holding here, and he has to make a decision. So this definitely, I don't see like any death cards or the retreat card or anything that indicates he's going to pass. But what I would say is that it looks to me like he got COVID possibly from someone either in the administration or maybe while he was in the White House. He's hopeful that he's going to be surviving this okay. And yeah, he's been going around spreading it, putting people in danger. The two cards really that he needs to be concerned about the most is his foundational card of loss and poverty. And, you know, his outcome, that he's at a crossroads. So he might find, even with all the care and all the medication, everything that they're giving him, I think he's going to be in a bad way. I think this is telling me, you know, he might have to fight for his life here. Or make some kind of critical decision. Does he want to take an experimental medication Does he want to change doctors? I mean, I don't know, but there's something critical here that he's going to have to decide. And subconsciously, his thoughts are around loss. So he's, internally in his deepest subconscious core, I think he's fearing that he can lose everything. Not surprising given his behavior and what he's been supporting lately. So, okay, as far as COVID goes, what I'm saying is I think he's going to get sick. He's going to be pretty sick, and he's going to be at a crossroads. But he does have several options. He has several options to choose from, and maybe that last one pulls him through. I have heard of some other readers. I think Linda G in particular. A lot of you guys probably listen to her. She's pretty awesome. But she did predict 1 or 2 deaths in the White House due to COVID. That hasn't happened yet. While Giuliani might not technically be a White House staff, he's definitely one of Trump's close allies. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I think right now I'm going with sick. But I didn't see any death cards. I didn't see anything to indicate a passing, okay? But I think he's going to be concerned with his medication, his health care he's receiving. They're going to be, trying to track where did he get this from. He's going to have to, there's some kind of decision or crossroads he's going to be making. Maybe it is whether he wants to pass or stay. If that's the case, he hasn't decided yet. His free will hasn't made that call. Okay, so that's that. I want to take a look, even though I read on Barr the other day, it wasn't about whether he's going to quit. So I want to take a look-see. Is Barr going to quit? Kind of like, oh, you want to fire me? Well, I'll just go ahead and quit first. I don't really know how that would benefit him. I think his reputation's already trashed. I don't see how quitting's going to do him any good. All right, let's take a look at Barr. Is he going to quit? Is he going to give Trump the middle finger and leave before Trump, right? Before Inauguration Day. Is he going to quit? The reading I did the other day said that there was still one more thing that Trump wanted Barr to do. I don't know. Maybe it's quit. Okay. Is Barr going to quit? Is Barr going to quit, or is he just being petulant? Just do a nice, simple 3-card reading on, is Barr going to quit? Let's take a look-see. Ooh. Lots of stuff coming at him fast. But he's enjoying the money he's making. And in the end is the Emperor. Interesting. Okay, so we're starting off with the 8 of Wands. So yeah, there's a lot of things in the air coming right at Barr, all right? Not only all those things we know, but also all the things we don't know. This is his staff that are kind of done with him. These might be investigations that are going on, things that are going to just challenges and obstacles are coming at Barr fast and by the multitude. Okay. Now that things are winding down in Trump's administration, things are being revealed every day. He's got a lot of hassles going on right now. With this Nine of Pentacles, I think that this is telling me that, so I'm going to take this as a challenge card. So he's liked, I'm going to bring this back up. So he's liked his position of power, all right? He's been making good money, I'm sure, as Attorney General. He has a really good salary. But I feel like, there's other things that go on, right? Kickbacks, the whole administration's super shady. I have no doubt Barr's a part of that. This is telling me he's a part of that. He's all about the money. He wants the legacy money. He wants to set up his family. He wants to be, one of the wealthy elite. This is what he wants. And this is part of his goal in this job, was to pad his coffers, to live a life of luxury, to have everything set for him based on not only being Attorney General, but being Trump's Attorney General. And, that's why people hang on Trump's coattails, right? It's about the celebrity, the fame, and the money. So I think this is what made him like this job and take this job, and why he might not want to leave it. I mean, it is winding down. But maybe he's concerned, maybe there's something still in the works, or he's concerned that he's going to lose out on some kind of opportunity or something. But his eyes to the money. He might find that leaving serves him better financially. He might not be so exposed to having his wealth taken away from him, lawsuits or what have you. The outcome with the Emperor is Trump. Here's the Emperor again. This is Trump. So is Barr going to quit? The Emperor's this outcome. So that would tell me it would be more of a firing. Let's just take one more. Let's give it a little look-see. Critical decision. It's a critical decision he hasn't made yet. Him and Trump are not seeing things the same way anymore. They're not in lockstep like they were. Here's a Chariot. Here's a Chariot. So Barr's leaving. But again, I need some details here. Because, yeah, of course he's leaving. He's leaving when the administration's done for sure. But, yeah, this is him flying off. Him flying off. You know what? I'm going to say this is Trump's decision, because these are the cards as I'm pulling them. So Trump has got a critical key decision to make. And I'm going to say here's Barr flying off and leaving. So I almost feel that I would say at this time, I know I'm looking hesitant right now, because part of me feels like he would quit before Trump fired him. But I feel like the cards are telling me that chances are more likely that Trump would fire Barr, because here's Trump right here at a crossroads trying to make that decision. He's going to do it or not. Somebody's flying away. Barr's flying away. So, will he quit? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. He won't quit. More than likely, Trump will let him go first. Okay? It's a Chariot. I don't know. He might fight to stay. No, let's just keep it. Keep my interpretation the way it is. I don't want to think circles around this thing, right? Okay, so lastly, I want to take a look at Inauguration Day. Inauguration Day. Let's get into Inauguration Day. A lot of astrological alignments going on that day. Huge closing of one cycle and the beginning of another. It's a big day. Big day. Are there going to be any surprises? Let's take a look at Inauguration Day. Inauguration Day, Spirit. Inauguration Day. The changing of the guard. All right, Spirit. Inauguration Day. Inauguration Day, please. Let's take a look, see. Ooh, 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 ooh. My goodness. Okie dokie. Let's see what we've got. So for Inauguration Day, the base of the reading here is the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. So this day, because I didn't ask Biden versus Trump, right? So I'm asking about the day. This day is full of anxiety and worry, concern. People are on edge. People are on edge. So, if things were going to be running smoothly and this is going to be, Inauguration Day like any other, I think there's a process there people will be very confident in. If people are worried and they're on edge and they're being kept up at night over worry about this, I feel like it's because some people suspect that maybe Trump's going to try and pull a fast one, or there's some surprise that's going to happen. Now, you remember that Trump is saying that he's going to come out on Inauguration Day and hold a rally and announce he's going to run for 2024. Something like that would be just creating all this kind of worry and concern. Is he going to be riling people up? Is he going to be trying to call for some sort of civil war? Is he just draining support from Biden? He's undermining the day, okay? So, yeah, people are really worried about Inauguration Day. And the reason why is because everyone just has so many burdens, so many problems that they're kind of carrying along with them. I think so many Republicans especially, this is the make it or break it day. I mean, even now they're still tooting Trump's horn, right? Even now there's so many Republicans who are still supporting that election fraud garbage. There's a lot of people still fighting COVID, right? There's a lot of people who haven't yet shaken Trump off and turned the right way. And all those people are going to be carrying this burden with them. I mean, it's like Inauguration Day. You're done. What are you still fussing for? Who are you still fighting for? What I'm saying is, by Inauguration Day, they got to drop this. They got to let it go. They got to move on. And this is going to be very tough for them. I feel like this stuff is tied to them. They're just a lot of people with a lot of baggage. Okay, a lot of people with a lot of baggage are just besides themselves on this day. What's overriding the situation? What's in the sky with the Knight of Cups? The Knight of Cups, so pretty. So I'm just going to say this is the new administration, riding that white horse. Here's a hero riding the white horse in to rescue and save the day. So that's really what's in the sky with Inauguration Day, right? Biden's coming in. He's assuming the presidency. Harris is assuming the vice presidency. The whole thing starts. The new administration, officially, that's day one of a brand new presidency, a brand new start. And, that's that white horse. The hero's coming to the rescue, okay? Underlying all this, what could be in the subconscious here is illusions and delusions. So if this is in the sky, Biden and the new administration coming in to save the day, opposite underneath, we have Trump and all his illusions and delusions that are still in place. So he's not going to shed them once Inauguration Day comes, like, well, I didn't make it. Okay, now I'm going to act right. No, he's a little spun out. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. He's a little spun out, and it's like this toxic poison that he's just spewing to everybody around him not just his staff in the White House, but his supporters too, and that's still gonna be there. So the energy shortly before Inauguration Day, okay, the energy leading directly up to Inauguration Day with this Page of Cups is, I think this is the relief that we're all going to be feeling with every day that we get closer to Inauguration Day. We're feeling a little closer to the end, a little bit more relief, a little bit more healing, a little bit more of a positive outlook that this is going to finally be over. And the page to me this card often represents a gift. And I think in that regard, especially with the water elements here, with that regard, I'm almost saying we're also going to be feeling a lot of relief in that we're finally getting that gift of the vaccine. That's really going to start kicking into gear. And I think that that's bringing a lot of good feelings as well, that gift to the American people is finally materializing. So that's a good thing. And the energy that Inauguration Day really is going to be moving into, how are we going to be feeling by, say, the end of the day, maybe the next day? I've got the Page of Wands here. And I guess what I'm getting here is almost like the media, okay? Once Inauguration Day is done and it's complete, and Biden is the president, and Biden's taken in the White House, now the media can go and start squawking about a whole new story, a whole new work, a whole new line or train of thinking, just new stories. So they're going to be out there telling us, oh, Biden's doing this and Biden's doing that and Kamala's doing this and the White House this and that. And I think there's just going to be a lot of media stories, a lot of stuff. There always is, of course, but it's just a bright new day. It's a bright new day, and they're going to be able to take their attention out of the muck and start focusing it up higher to higher stories, higher ideals, higher goals, things that are really necessary, important to the American people. Bright new day right there for us to start talking about and being excited about. So that's what I'm getting for the inauguration. Just a little recap. Yeah, a lot of anxiety that day, but I really think that anxiety is mostly held by all those Republicans who still have their baggage on their backs because they haven't been able to shake Trump off yet. And here's Trump still delusional, still doing his thing. But you know what? It's a new day. It is a new day. Our heroes coming to the rescue, and we've got a whole new story to talk about. Okay, that's Inauguration Day for me. So thanks for being with me today and listening to my cards to see what story I had to tell us. I'll be with you guys again in a few days. I know I let like over a week or something lapse between a couple of readings, and I didn't really intend for it to be that long between readings. I try to do them every 2 to 3 days. So that's my goal. Not always great at it, but I'll be with you guys again soon. Hope you come back and subscribe, like, and that's it. Have a wonderful day, wonderful week, and I'll talk to you guys soon, okay? Take care. Bye.